Chinese workers accidentally uncovered this mysterious block of concrete, and what was inside shocked them all. One day, while going about the very ordinary task of widening a road, a group of construction workers in the city of Taizhou, China, suddenly dug right into a strange object that was buried deep below the ground. They quickly abandoned their regular work, and everyone gathered around to examine what exactly it was that they had discovered. After doing some more digging, the workers soon realized that this buried object was something like they had never seen before in their entire lives. After confirming that it was indeed what they all suspected, they immediately called in for backup to arrive. Ever found a buried treasure while going about your ordinary day? Let us know in the comments below, and then take a moment to like this story and subscribe for more too. The strange object did not appear on any of the schematics relating to their work, so the crew was completely baffled by their extremely odd discovery. It took several hours to properly unearth the object without causing any major damage to its delicate infrastructure. This was no ordinary block of cement after all. As it turned out, the workers had stumbled upon what by all means appeared to be an ancient tomb. Archaeologists were immediately called in, and with some extra careful handiwork, they were slowly able to open the lid of the stone structure without disturbing any of its contents. At first, the tomb appeared to be only filled with some linens, silks, and some kind of strange liquid. However, beneath all the layers of cloth and fabric, scientists were shocked to also discover the remains of a human body. Soaking wet from spending so many years underground, the ancient bones that were contained inside would certainly be very hard to identify. This wasn't just any old body though. Since it had been carefully wrapped in all sorts of linen and cloth before being placed in the ground, archaeologists soon realized that they had actually discovered a real mummified human being. They immediately began a thorough investigation of their find, and after much deliberation and research, they eventually determined that the mummified remains were that of a woman who was over 700 years old. Based on the jewelry placed around her neck and the rings on her fingers, the team also determined that this woman was once a prominent member of the Ming dynasty. The mummy was so well preserved, in fact, the archaeologists were able to remove her completely from her tomb. This allowed them to get an amazingly detailed look at her body and facial features. Her clothes were also in remarkably good shape as well. Her shoes in particular really didn't show the type of age that you'd likely expect. We tend to forget that Chinese culture stretches back for as many centuries as it does. Even though their history dates back to thousands of years ago, ancient artifacts from China actually weren't all that uncommon to be found there. This mummy, however, is truly a unique find indeed. Would you want to be preserved as a mummy when it's time for you to go? Let us know, and then consider taking a moment to leave us a like and then subscribing for more.